sorry, that lighter totally sucks.
It's all good.
It's the truth, man. Sometimes we just can't summon the fire.
Yeah, these lighters suck. These kind of lighters suck. You know, I don't know.
It's like promo style lighters.
Yeah.
Mary Jane, good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of About That Time. We're very excited today. We're joined with our good friend from up north, Mr. NUE. Not only did he drop the highly acclaimed mixtape last year, known as IROQUOIS, he just dropped a follow-up EP called You Met Me at a Strange Time. NUE, thank you so much for coming through, sir.
Thanks for having me, bro.
No thanks necessary, man. Welcome to LA. How you doing? What you been jamming on?
Just been smoking good weed, going in the studio, you know, just having a good time.
LA living.
Yeah.
How do you like it out here?
I love LA. It's like my whole vibe. Like I feel like I was like meant to be here.
Meant to be here. So have you been doing long stretches out here?
Nah, I've just been out here for the past couple weeks, but I haven't really been here before, so liking it.
What do you think are your favorite things about being out here? Besides the good weed, good weather, good food.
That's pretty much it. Good weed, good weather. I hate the cold, but
now, you're from Canada, if the folks out there don't know, so you must know a lot about cold.
Yeah, it gets pretty. It's like snowing in Canada right now. It's snowing in Toronto right now. Actually, I think like yesterday it snowed.
Now, did you grow up in Toronto, or are you from somewhere even farther north?
Nah, I'm from like a eastern like kind of area east of Toronto, like Scarborough. It's called Scarborough.
So tell us what do we need to know about Scarborough?
Scarborough is like it's like its own world. It's like very multicultural. Just like I don't know, it's different. I can't really explain it. It's my home, but it's like Toronto, but it's like suburban Toronto kind of. Not suburban, but like, you know, Toronto like a city vibe, and then Scarborough's kind of just like, you know, neighborhoods and, you know what I'm saying, shit like that.
I feel that. Yeah. So when you say it's kind of diverse, what type of communities are living in Scarborough?
Every ethnicity. Like I'm Jamaican. My parents are Jamaican. Like a lot of my friends are like African, Chinese, white, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just everything. Got it all.
Now, is that also reflected in the culinary options in Scarborough? You guys have the lit ethnic restaurants?
Good restaurants.
What are some of your faves? What are the Scarborough's top 5?
Oh shit. Okay, Scarborough top 5 restaurants. There's like Nicey's, good Jamaican food. There's like this place called I don't know. There's Markham Station. There's like a lot of different stuff, you know. Like I can't narrow it down right now, but it's definitely.
I feel you. So you got the good Jamaican spot. You got the good Chinese spot.
Mm-hmm.
You got some like interesting other Asian options. You got the Thai spot. You got like are there other, because the thing is, for me, I went to Toronto. I ate at a Laotian restaurant, like Laotian food. I didn't even know Laotian restaurants existed in North America. The food of Laos, Cambodia, all that. You know, it's a whole other realm. So yeah, you guys got your like food game tight up there.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but.
So nor did I really until I went to Toronto and tried it out.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about coming up. Like, how did you get interested in music? Was that a big part of the culture when you were a kid?
Music, like I always liked music. It was more one of those things where it was like I didn't know I was like making music was a thing. I was like listening to music growing up. You know what I'm saying? I had my favorite rappers, musicians I listened to, but it was only until like maybe like 2 years ago I actually tried to start like really going hard with my music and making it, putting it out and shit. So I don't know, I always loved it.
That sounds good.
First as a fan, then as like a artist, you know.
What was the point at which you were like, oh, I could actually go and do this? Like, this is something I can really, really get with.
I dropped the song Alaska last year, and then that was kind of like my thing, where it's like people started fucking with me, and people were kind of taking in my music a little bit more and stuff. So after that, I was just like, all right, I just gotta go hard, you know, don't even look back.
100%.
Yeah.
Now, what do your folks, your friends, your family back in Scarborough? What do they think about the fact that now you're like touring the country with huge artists? You're in LA working on music. You're signed to one of the most noted record labels in the game right now.
They proud of me. My mom's proud of me. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't feel like I'm really anywhere. Like, you just made it sound like I'm super like.
You're a superstar. NUE, you're a superstar.
I am, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not. To me, I'm not until I get to certain.
I feel you. But still, for folks, that's why I asked for folks in Scarborough, right? Because I think how many folks are signed to 300 that live in Scarborough?
Yeah, none. But like,
you're pioneering, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
It's good shit.
Yeah.
It's good shit. So tell me about the creative process of this EP you just dropped.
So the new project's called You Met Me at a Strange Time. It's supposed to be like one of those things, because I just got like really high one night, and I was just watching a bunch of movies, and like one night I was watching Fight Club, and that was like the end of the movie, like the last line. He said like, you met me at a strange time, and like the whole city was like blowing up and shit, and I was just like, yo, that's dope. Like the whole city's just like, first of all, it just looks crazy, and second of all, it's kind of just like symbolic of some other shit, like, you know, kind of like your whole past just kind of just like going away and shit like that. And that's kind of like my whole vibe with this project. I was just trying to be on some like super reflective shit, kind of just say a lot of things and express a lot of emotions and kind of just leave it out there. So it's kind of just like it's all done, like it's all gone, you know what I'm saying? So that was my whole like process with this shit.
I feel that. What's your process in terms of picking beats? Like, are you someone who's listening to beats all day, or like you just get in the studio, you have a vibe, and you're real quick with it?
I listen to like maybe like 100 beats every time I go to the studio. It's like the beat, like I don't know, it could be like they're all good beats, but like sometimes it's just like the right mood, right timing, how you're feeling. You know, it has whatever triggers the emotion, you know?
Absolutely. What do you feel like outside of the beat itself is triggering emotion? What are the things that you really feel like you like to write about?
It's real life shit, just experiences, just stuff that's like relatable, just things on the surface that everyone can feel, you know?
Now, you have some interesting influences, though. People say like you kind of have like an anime thing that is influential and important to you. How does that kind of get into your whole feel for the music and the look of all the
I don't think it, like, to me, it doesn't have anything to do with it. I just like anime growing up, like, you know, like me and my cousins and my brother would just watch anime, watch Dragon Ball Z, and you guys show like all types of anime, Tokyo Ghoul, everything, you know. So like that was just my thing. Like it has nothing really to do with my music, but like, you know, I feel like people like to ask me that a lot about the anime thing, you know. But like, shit,
just is what it is.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just two things I like: music, anime.
I feel that. Now, this is, you know, you have a mixtape out. You just dropped an EP. Do you have like a dream? Do you have an aspiration? What do you feel like is the thing you really like to kind of get out there next?
I just want to keep on putting out music and videos and just kind of like, you know, just expressing myself and putting out more music.
Yeah.
Just seeing where it goes, you know, just taking it easy.
Absolutely, I feel that vibe. Well, we like to make sure that everyone in the land of Mary Jane is up on the NUE movement. We take some pictures from your Instagram. We show them to the audience. You tell us the story behind it.
That's cool.
Sound cool? All right. So the first picture from your Instagram. I think this is you chilling in front of the XXL Step and Repeat. What's going on in this picture?
I'm at XXL. I'm taking a picture in front of a XXL backdrop.
Shout out to XXL, I guess.
Shout out to XXL.
What were you visiting XXL? Were you doing an interview over there?
Yeah, I was doing an interview. It was kind of just like, you know, going over there playing some music. You know, chilling
with
smoking.
people.
Yeah, good
Now,
vibes.
XXL is obviously a very credible publication. They put people up on the rap music. Where do you feel like you search for new music and stuff that's inspiring you?
Instagram pretty much, actually. Like, I think it's the easiest way to hear music, like, or to see anything, you know. You just hear like a snippet of something and be like, oh, that's fire, and then just go find it online.
Instagram. Shout out to Instagram, bringing the people the music they should hear. It's not just about music. It's not just about interviews. It's also about ladies as well. This next picture we have from your Instagram is you and some fine ladies captured on Polaroid. What's going on here?
I don't remember. It was after the show. I had like it was in, I think, Vancouver. Yeah, it was a good night. I don't really know where this picture was taken. I don't remember, but...
Sounds like it's good times in Vancouver then.
Yeah.
Shout out to Vancouver.
Shout out to Vancouver.
Guys, Vancouver's in the house tonight, getting some real love. That's important. That's the West Coast homies, right?
Yeah. Vancouver's lit, you know.
Yeah, what's the Vancouver vibe?
It's like LA, except Canadian.
LA except Canadian, guys. That's the new Vancouver slogan. I think they should adopt that. I mean, they put Seth Rogen's voice in the subway, right? Why shouldn't they adopt your slogan?
From now on, I'm the new mayor of Vancouver.
Yo, guys, future mayor of Vancouver in the building right now, Mr. New. He's renamed the Vancouver city slogan LA, but in Canada.
Yeah.
It's pretty powerful, these powerful words. Okay, speaking of being in Canada, you recently toured Canada, I think, right? And I think you toured Canada with a quite well-known artist and collaborator, potentially. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I was on Fetty Wap's Canadian tour. My manager was in the studio and him played him some of my music, and he was like, oh, he's dope. He was like, oh, he's from Toronto. So he was like, oh, I'm about to tour out there. So, I asked him to come out open for me. So obviously I said, yeah, and it was like, dope experience, good vibes.
Shout out Fetty Wap.
Shout out to Fetty Wap. Shout out 1738.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's probably a good time crossing Canada with Fetty Wap as well, huh?
Yeah, good. A lot of memorable moments, you know.
Oh yeah, what was going down?
A lot of memorable moments. I'll tell you that much.
I believe it. Keeping it moving.
Yeah, I don't know. Just leave it at that.
All right, guys, the memorable moments, the words cannot be recalled. That's how memorable they are.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you're having a memory problem, it might actually be because of your drinking habits. This next picture we have from your Instagram, I think there's a bottle involved. It looks to be a bottle of Patron. I don't want to make any assumptions or call it out. What's going on here with you guys right now?
I don't drink Patron. I don't drink clear or white liquor. I don't drink that. I drink like brown liquor, so I don't know where that Patron bottle came from, but good Givenchy and BBs, It's a very drippy pic. Good outfits in this pic, It's me and my brother. I don't really remember where this is, but we were lit.
It looks like you guys were lit, but there is the white liquor inconsistency that you had to flag. So are you a brown liquor guy? Will you do a añejo tequila, or are you completely no tequila at all?
I don't know what añejo is.
It's like an aged tequila that actually is brown in color.
See, I don't know, I guess I might have to stick to my rule and try and drink the brown tequila.
Drink the brown tequila. It still counts as brown, I think. So I think, it's worth giving it a chance. Especially if you're, if in general.
I think it's a mental thing when I see the clear liquor.
What is it?
I don't know. It's just like bad memories from drinking vodka when I was like in high school,
Yeah. Well, you don't want bad memories. You want to only have good times. So keep it brown sometimes.
Keep it brown.
Yeah. When in doubt, keep it brown. We got another picture from your Instagram. This is you chilling on a brown couch. There's a lot of fuck yous on this wall. What's the story with this picture?
At my boy's crib, the fuck yous aren't really on the wall, cause I don't have boys that are right on the wall like that. But this is my boy Austin. He's a dope photographer and editor. He just edited that photo for me. You know, I was just there smoking, and then he turned it into the masterpiece you see before you right now. Shout out to my boy Austin.
Shout out Austin. What a picture. Great fuck yous. Those are some epic fuck yous. That was a thought.
This is a
Absolutely.
moment.
A thought and a moment, guys. Well, that was your Instagram. I feel like the people are getting the vibe. We like to take a pause in the show to shout out our sponsors. We're going to shout out Candy Pens. They make amazing vaporizers.
Shout out to Candy Pens.
Shout out to Candy Pens, guys.
Send me a lot of Candy Pen merchandise.
Guys, get this man some Candy Pen merchandise. We potentially have a gift bag for you later. It might contain some Candy Pen items. Anyway, shout out Candy Pens for doing it the way they do it. We're also going to shout out Swami Select. They make us amazing cannabis. It's grown in NorCal, under the sun, under the moon, under the stars. It's repping nature super hard. It's amazing cannabis, and we love smoking it here on the show. I'm going to do one extra plug today for Snoop's new cookbook called From Crook to Cook. It just dropped yesterday, or on Tuesday rather. It has amazing recipes here. It for sure is the greatest gift you could ever get anyone. You know, you want next level salmon, you want no limit po' boys, you want Caribbean Queen Cubanos. This is the place to go. From Crook to Cook, Snoop Dogg, Mary Jane Books.
Shout out to Snoop.
Shout out to Snoop. Check it out now. So what we do next, new on the show, is we do something we call Roll the News. We go through, we find some important headlines about cannabis from around the world, and we talk about them. The first headline from tonight's installment of Roll the News, the New Jersey Governor, Chris Christie, has changed his anti-cannabis stance. Now, are you familiar with Chris Christie at all?
Chris Christie, no.
So he's from New Jersey. He tried to run for president as a Republican. Donald Trump teased him and basically made him look kind of like a wimp. He's famous for being very against weed. Mm-hmm. But this story from tonight is revealing that he went to a Melissa Etheridge concert.
Okay.
And Melissa Etheridge's pro-cannabis message may have changed even a little bit his attitude towards cannabis. So I guess the moral here is, you know, if you're listening to Melissa Etheridge, you know, you're opening your mind. Right?
I guess that's what it is. I don't know Chris Christie, and I don't know Miss Etheridge either. So it's kind of like confusing, but I'm getting the vibe that he likes weed now and he didn't like weed before. Is that what we're
I would think in general. I'd say like weed is probably pushing it. I would say he's like less against it, but maybe not fully for it. But anyway, Chris Christie.
Weed, Chris Christie, you're good with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Actually, you know, I take that back. I don't know if you're good with me, but it's a good first start, the weed thing.
I think that's very well put. Chris Christie, we don't fuck with you, but liking weed is a good start.
Yeah. Listen
to more of Melissa Etheridge, I guess. Okay, this is another story from tonight's installment of Roll the News. It actually relates to Canada. There is a planned trip by the Mexican. I know the Mexican government is going to come visit Canada to learn about legal weed. What do you think? That's going to be kind of a good party, right? Invite the Mexican homies up. They learn about legal weed. Yeah. Everybody wins. It will be the office of Mexican President-elect Andrés López Obrador that him and his cabinet ministers will go to discuss marijuana legalization in Canada. That sounds pretty lit. What do you think? How's it going so far? You're Canadian. You've been watching this thing unfold. What's the real boots on the ground perspective?
I haven't been in Canada since it's been legal, so I couldn't tell you, you know, but I know that it was definitely, I don't even need to see any footage, but I know it was wild. I know it got crazy the night that it became legal, and Mexico's onto something, you know, because Canada's onto something. So Mexico's onto something because they're fucking with Canada now with the weed thing, you know. I'm high as shit, so Let's just get down to the next question, you know?
I'm with that. Because the next story from tonight's installment of Roll the News involves conservative TV in the United States. Fox and Friends, the well-known pundits on Fox News, were talking shit on marijuana. I mean, come on, guys. Marijuana is going federally legal in Canada. Everyone is celebrating. People are partying. Great fun is happening. And all Fox and Friends can say is that they're saying because of cannabis, they're saying homelessness and teen drug use are all a result of cannabis.
Okay, that's bullshit. So,
guys, bullshit has been called. NUE is calling you out. He's a Canadian. He knows what's the deal. Homelessness and all teen drug use is not a result of cannabis.
That is like the most like dumb statement. Like you can't just say that. I mean, there's a lot of homeless people that probably don't smoke weed as well, you know, so somebody's mad. I don't know who it is, but somebody's upset and said something like that, so.
Guys, chill the fuck out over at Fox and Friends.
Chill. Just gotta
Canadians and people around the world all disagree with you.
Yeah.
So just keep it moving, all right? So that was Roll the News. Some important things happening around the world. Your hometown, our hometown. You know, a lot of change happening. Mm-hmm. I feel like we've got a good sense for the people of what's going on with you, what's going on around the world. We also like to check in with the stars, NUE. We like to do something we call Astrology Time. And on Astrology Time, we look at the horoscope, we change the lighting, we go to another dimension, and in that other dimension, we read your horoscope. You tell us whether you think your horoscope's on point or not. Now, do you follow your horoscope at all ever?
No, I might read it like if it's like there, if I was like, if there's like a newspaper and it's like open to the page and I just walk past it and I see it, then I'll just read that one for the day, but that's the last one.
That's the extent of it.
Yeah.
Well, for everyone who needs to know out there, you're a Libra. So what we did is we went to your horoscope, and you know how they write some wild things sometimes. Yeah. We pulled these from your horoscope, you tell us whether you think they're on point or not. Yeah. Point number 1 that we found in your horoscope, he is an extremely good listener. What do you think? Are you a good listener?
Spot on.
Spot on?
Yeah.
Extremely. You take note, whatever's happening around you?
Yeah.
All right.
That's accurate.
I like that. Mm-hmm. Okay, we got another one from your horoscope for tonight's installment of Astrology Time. He has very clear memories of the past. Do you have a vivid memory?
No, I don't. I have a bad memory.
I mean, guys, the horoscope may not have been up on the weed that everyone's smoking. Yeah, so that's definitely playing a factor. I don't know how the horoscope interprets that necessarily, but it seems like there may be other factors at play. We can just leave it at that. Okay, we have number 3 from your horoscope tonight. He has a knack for making good investments. Are you a savvy investor?
Yeah, I am. I'm a very savvy investor.
I like that. You've been buying some Canadian weed stocks?
Yeah. You know, can't tell the people my secrets, but, you know.
Guys, these are secrets, fall back, privileged information.
Yeah.
The Canadian stock portfolio, though, is really lit. Like, you know, maybe. All right, we have one more from your horoscope tonight. He is committed to making a difference. Are you an artist with a cause?
Yeah, I think I am. I want to be, where I see myself at the end of my journey.
Do you have any things that pop into your head that would be things that you would really like to change, places where you really like to make a difference?
Everywhere. I mean, Toronto, obviously, naturally, just where I'm from. So there first, and then who knows, everywhere.
Guys, it's a chapter yet to be written, but you're going to have to stay tuned if you want to find out what happens. Well, that was Astrology Time. I feel like the horoscope had some moments there. It didn't hit nonstop home runs, but you know, there's other factors at play. There's things that are occurring.
2 for 3.
That's how it goes. You know, sometimes that's how the horoscope is. Now, NUE, I feel like we've gone around the world. We've learned about the world of your world. We've gone to the stars. I guess the next thing we want to make sure that everybody knows out there is what's going on for you, what everyone should be checking for in this year ahead.
Well, you need to first off go get my new project. You Met Me at a Strange Time, out everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Tidal, everywhere. I'm gonna be dropping videos for some of those songs soon, and just to keep expecting new music, new videos, and all that.
Guys, simply put, keep your eyes open. NUE's got a lot of good stuff coming.
On the way.
NUE, thank you so much again for coming through. Mary Jane, shout out. Thank you so much for checking in. We'll see you again soon.
Shout out my boy Noah. Shout out